You guys have to watch this video. Um, it's amazing. He tells all the facts, tells it like it is.
You guys have to stop pretending that you have some super specific reason that you hate Donald Trump and RFK Jr. and Elon Musk, okay?
Hey, we never pretended we had a super specific reason for hating them. We have a vast litany of reasons for hating them. And when I say vast, I mean vast. Like vaster than the space underneath that hat of yours. But you know what? You're right. We'll get right on that. You know, just as soon as you stop pretending you've got a super specific reason for hating Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Anthony Fauci and Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton and George Soros and Hunter Biden and Colin Kaepernick and Michelle Obama and Taylor Swift and Nancy Pelosi. Oh, and that trans girl who did that Bud Light commercial one time. Sorry, what were we talking about again?
It's gonna destroy our healthcare system if RFK Jr. Look at it. It's not doing so good as is, my guy.
Dude, why do you look like the face of a children's TV show that got canceled for making children cry? Sorry, never mind. Anyway, yeah, our healthcare system is a disaster. It's kind of like a car that's not running right. And when your car/healthcare system isn't running right, you could hire an expert, you know, somebody who is experienced in repairing cars and understands how they work. Maybe a mechanic who went to mechanic school and has spent years doing mechanic stuff and preferably has some good Yelp reviews. Or, and hear me out, you could hire a guy with a dead brainworm in his head who has no idea what an engine even looks like because he's never seen underneath the hood of a car, but is convinced that the engineers designed motor oil to give your car autism, and all you need to do to fix it is replace it with raw milk. Who's to say what option might be better there?
Well, we still hate Elon Musk, but even though he says he's found trillions of dollars of waste and abuse and fraud, he lied about one thing. $50 million didn't go to Gaza for condoms.
I just want to clarify quick. You believe deep down in whatever's occupying that space your soul is supposed to be in, that a guy who got caught lying about finding $50 million worth of waste and fraud going to Gaza for condoms is telling you the truth about the trillions of other dollars he also lied about finding. Sure, cool, got it. Moving on.
I don't care where it went. I don't care if you gave it to your best friend Anthony or his best friend Joe. I don't want anybody to have my money.
Don't worry, I think you're safe because you know you'd have to have money to worry about somebody else taking it. Just going out on a limb here, but I don't think that your social media consulting career is going that well. Like, let's be real, nobody's paying you, of all people, $250 an hour to be their social media consultant. Which is probably why you're now trying to sell supplements and solar panels for some reason. Side note, why does every single wannabe alpha chode incel podcast bro sell fucking supplements? It's weird. Anyway, my point was, I doubt you have much money to take, and if you did have any to take, if you were worried about somebody taking it, the person you should probably be the most worried about is Elon.
Well, they're too cutthroat. They're knocking out all the FFA people, and that's why these planes are falling out of the sky left and right.
Did you just say that the FFA, the Future Farmers of America, is causing planes to fall out of the sky? I saw you changed the subtitles to FAA, but we all heard it, and I feel like that on this very low quality clip would have been an easy reshoot, Mr. Social Media Consultant.
It's not happening as much as you think that it is.
Are you fucking serious? You didn't even find this chart yourself. You took a screenshot of a screenshot on Reddit. You have literally no idea what this chart is or what it means. It even has all of the data points cropped out of it. You saw a random chart. You're like, yeah, that's a spreadsheet with numbers. Looks convincing enough. Your little chart there is the Civil Aviation's accident chart. That means that it catalogs every accident for all U.S. civilian aviation. So all planes that aren't military that have an accident go in that chart. That means that it includes little single-engine Cessnas and sightseeing helicopters and experimental planes. It includes all of general aviation. And general aviation crashes a lot. That's literally not what anybody's talking about, and you would know that if you knew things. And it also catalogs all accidents, not just fatal ones or ones where people sustain injuries. So like when somebody forgets to put the landing gear down on their Beechcraft and they skid to a stop, that's counted as an accident in there even though nobody's injured. Now if you dig into the data a little bit more and you go back, all of those accidents you think were proving a point all happened with planes that had fewer than 6 people on them. If you weren't trying to be a disingenuous piece of shit, you'd ask how many commercial plane fatalities or crashes we've had. And to answer that, I've got a chart that I actually know what it means. And you see this spike right here? That was a pretty traumatic event in September of 2001, and then you see how that line's flat? That pretty much represents a 0 up until now. And the ones in September of 2001, I don't know if we could really classify as a plane accident.
The cuts do not affect us, Gail. There's over 50,000 people that work at the FAA, and the cuts, I understand, were 300 people.
Okay.
No, it's not. You see, that was the CEO of Delta. The CEO of Delta runs a company that makes money when people buy airplane tickets. And if people are afraid of flying because they think it's unsafe, they're not gonna buy airplane tickets, and then Delta, the company that he's CEO of, won't make money. So are you following along? Can you see why him needing people to buy tickets on his airplanes would give him some incentive to tell you that flying on airplanes are safe, even if it might not be? Or did you believe the cigarette companies too when they told you smoking was harmless? Now we could listen to him, the man who needs you to buy airplane tickets to make money, or we could listen to the FAA employees and or experts.
It's okay, baby. We're going to take care of everything.
Bud, your resting voice sounds like a prepubescent eunuch who just inhaled a balloon full of helium. Maybe don't call other people babies.
We're going to fix your taxes.
Wow, you are fucking stupid. How are you guys fixing them exactly? Because last I checked, you're just gonna make our tax brackets, this section, the ones that we all live in here if we're not a multi-millionaire, they're going up. Also, they haven't figured out at all how to pay for all of these gigantic tax breaks for the rich douchebags over here, so our deficit's going up by a lot.
We're going to make you healthy.
Again, no. Since the people who elected the administration who's supposed to make us healthy look like the cast of Honey Boo Boo and is mainlining ivermectin, I think we'll pass. Anyway, good talk, and good luck at selling solar panels and protein powder or whatever. You certainly can't be any worse at that than you are at whatever this is.